The liver's ability to regenerate is one of the most extraordinary features of human biology. Unlike most other organs, which can scar or lose function permanently when injured, the liver has a remarkable capacity to heal itself, even if as much as 70% of its tissue is removed. This isn't just theoretical, it has real-life clinical application. In liver transplant surgery, a portion of a healthy donor's liver can be implanted into a recipient, and both parts will grow back to near full size within weeks. This regenerative power underscores the liver's vital importance to life. It's so central to the body's function that nature designed it with a kind of built-in fail-safe. What makes this even more impressive is that regeneration doesn't merely restore size, it restores function. The liver doesn't just grow new cells, it reorganizes its architecture and reestablishes blood flow, bile production, and metabolic control as it heals. It's not a scar-patching process, but a functional rebirth. Few other tissues in the body can replicate this level of coordinated recovery. It's a powerful testament to the organ's resilience, especially given the enormous workload it handles each day, processing nutrients, breaking down toxins, regulating hormones, and orchestrating immune responses. However, this strength can become a double-edged sword. Because the liver is so good at bouncing back, people often ignore early warning signs of stress or damage. It's common to experience fatigue, brain fog, poor digestion, or hormonal imbalances without linking them to liver strain. The liver works silently, without pain sensors, and it won't produce obvious symptoms until it's significantly compromised. This delay can lull people into a false sense of security, especially if they consume alcohol regularly, have a poor diet, or take medications that burden the liver. By the time liver enzymes rise or fibrosis is detected, a lot of reversible damage may already be done. Chronic, low-grade injury, whether from processed foods, sugar, alcohol, toxins, or even unresolved infections, can wear down the liver's regenerative reserves. The liver can only repair itself so many times before scar tissue begins to replace healthy tissue, leading to fibrosis and eventually cirrhosis. And while this transition is gradual, it can escalate suddenly under certain stressors. That's why liver health should not just be a concern for those with diagnosed liver conditions. It's relevant for anyone living in a modern world filled with dietary, pharmaceutical, and environmental challenges. What's encouraging is that, thanks to its regenerative nature, the liver responds positively to supportive changes, often faster and more fully than other organs. Even mild interventions like reducing alcohol intake, improving diet quality, increasing fiber, getting regular exercise, and incorporating liver-friendly nutrients like choline, milk thistle, turmeric, and cruciferous vegetables can spark measurable improvement in liver enzyme levels and overall well-being. The earlier these changes are made, the more responsive the liver tends to be. Unlike diseases that are slow to reverse or require permanent medication, liver strain can often be lightened within weeks, if caught in time. Ultimately, the liver's regenerative ability is a gift, a second chance most organs don't offer. But it's not a license to ignore its limits. Each episode of injury subtracts a bit from that reserve. What begins as resilience can quietly turn into exhaustion if we push it too far. The key is recognizing that this healing potential is precious and not to be taken for granted. If we honor it with even modest care, the liver often rewards us with restored energy, clearer skin, better moods, more efficient digestion, and a long-term buffer against chronic disease. In many ways, safeguarding the liver is one of the most proactive things we can do for our overall vitality, and it all starts with understanding just how quietly heroic this organ truly is.